Hi, welcome back to another episode of Mr. Fix-It the Realtor. I'm Zach Lipson with the Jason Martin Group at Real Living at Home. Today I'm going to show you how to fix those pesky toilets that are always running and raising your water bills. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back for another episode of Mr. Fix-It the Realtor. Today I'm going to show you how to fix a running toilet. Usually it's one of two things. It's either your toilet flap or what's called your fluidmaster. Both of which I have here. I bought this for about 15 bucks. They range in price. The main thing to keep in mind if you're doing either of these, especially the flap, is you have to make sure it's one that's compatible with your toilet. So you have to make sure there's all sorts of different types. You can look at the make and model of your toilet to better understand what you need to get. So right now we've got a toilet that is running. So we're getting high water bills if you're paying your own water bill. We know as homeowners, we like to pay as little as we can on utilities and anything for that matter, right? We're gonna shut the water off. Right there is our shut-off valve. The next thing we will do is we're gonna take the top off the toilet. There's no harm in touching the water that's in this tank right here. The dirty water is what actually goes in the toilet. We wanna get as much of this water out. So we know that the water is completely shut off because if it were still on, we'd have water spraying into here. So we also want to make sure that you don't have any water still on. Otherwise, you really would need to get a plumber in here to get a valve replacement. So if you look down here, we have that little nut there. We're going to unscrew that and pull this water line out. And then from there, we can unscrew this, which is our fluidmaster, and we'll replace it with the new one. But we do want to put a bucket underneath. And I do have one. Hopefully it'll fit, but we've got a bucket here to catch any excess water that falls out of the tank. And use the trash can. It's got a plastic bag, so hopefully any excess water. So it's really not going to be until I pull this piece out that a lot of water goes in. It's still being blocked up from this part right here. It's got a little gasket on there, so it's keeping the water out. And it's sealed basically right to the bottom of the toilet tank. So here we have the new piece. Basically this bottom piece underneath here, that'd be a rubber piece. We'll actually take the one that's already currently on there, and that'll press up on here. You can also extend this and adjust the height depending upon how tall your toilet tank is, or lower it. Okay? There's also this thing you can adjust here, which adjusts the fill. So I have a pair of channel locks here. These are what I'm going to use to unscrew the bottom of this. This is when we're going to start seeing all the water come out. So here is the nut we're going to unscrew with the channel locks. And this is what's all going to drain into the trash can, hopefully not on the floor. Here's that rubber piece that will go on the bottom of this, right there, okay? It'll go on the inside. I've put the new fluidmaster in. To this little nub sticking out there, I'm going to put the piece of tubing in. So we're going to take this piece that I've now got connected, have that go so it spills into here. And next up, I'm going to go ahead and reconnect this. So I've gone ahead, turned this back on. The tank is filling up as we speak. No water is dripping, that's a plus. See the flotation device in the fluidmaster rising. I can adjust this. So so I can have more water come in, or less. You see the water's a little dirty. When you shut off the water, sometimes what happens. I'm gonna flush it. Here comes the dirty water. So I hope you guys learned how to pretty easily replace a fluidmaster, and now you kind of know what the signs are for when your water's leaking, what it's indicative of, either the flap or the fluidmaster. Flap is a little easier, but the fluidmaster is just as important. That controls how much water comes out, and if it's not working properly like it was in this instance, you'll see the toilet runs excessively. So here with tips to save you money, but also teach you how to be a better homeowner. If you're interested in learning about becoming a homeowner, talk to me, because fixing things may not be my real full-time gig, but selling them is. So I'd love to show you more about how to get you into a home and show you how to fix everything inside the home. Have a great day. Bye.